And g'day, Forkman and Friends, the podcast where I talk to awesome people doing awesome things. This week is like no other. I've got my friend Simon joining me. He'll be joining us in a second. He's joining now. Well, I hope he's here. Welcome, Simon,
Thank you.
to Forkman and Friends. How are you going?
Good.
How is lockdown treating you? I might ask first.
It's doing my head in, but it's all right.
So it's doing your head in, but you're all right. Hey, I just noticed something. Did you have a haircut?
Yes.
That looks awesome. I've been talking to you all day on the phone, on video chats and whatnot, and I only just realized your hair that June.
Yeah, I had a haircut yesterday.
It looks awesome. Who did it?
The hairdresser across the road.
Now, Simon. So we'll start out the podcast now and talk about what you do. So you mow lawns for people, don't you?
Yep.
How long have you been mowing lawns?
Since I was 7 years old.
Since you were 7 years old.
Yeah.
So were you like doing it for neighbours or doing it for family, or what were you doing?
Neighbours and family.
Wow. So would that be the way you would earn pocket money?
Yep.
Okay. So you started at 7. When did you get into it professionally?
10 years ago, so 2008.
2008. Okay. And how did you get into it?
It's a thing I like to do, like doing. I met Sam, which is my ex-boss, through MEGT. They put me on as an apprentice. I was working for him as an apprentice for a while, and then he started giving me full-time work, and then he started cutting my hours back to part-time, and then I'm now working casual on and off.
Awesome. And you also have a business now. Am I correct?
Yes, Forkman.
And that business, who that business with?
You, Forkman.
Yeah, and what is that business called?
See, is it S&C Mowing
Yeah.
or C&S Mowing?
S&C mowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so you said you got given an apprenticeship. What did that entail?
I had to go to school and learn how to do all pretty much horticultural, planting, irrigation, mulching, pretty much all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so say someone listening right now, they're in their backyard, looking at their lawnmower. They don't know what type in it. How do they find out what type of lawnmower they have?
They just look at the brand. Like if it's got a brand on it, it'll tell them.
So how do they work out whether it's a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke?
There's a 2-stroke. You don't have a dipstick. 4-stroke, you got a dipstick.
Okay.
Advice to guys out there: do not put 2-stroke fuel in a 4-stroke lawnmower, and do not put 4-stroke oil in a 2-stroke lawnmower.
Why? What did it do?
If you mix the fuel with oil, it can bugger up your motor. And then you're up for more repairs, and it's going to cost you either a brand new motor or a brand new mower.
Wow.
These days, the mowers aren't cheap. They're like, for a decent Honda, they're like $1,300.
Wow. So you're talking like $1,300, and they ain't.
For a decent Honda, yeah.
Wow. Do you have a favorite mower?
I like the Hondas, to be honest.
The Honda.
Yeah.
Okay. Any reason why? Or
they just plow through thick grass. They've got a more torque than a normal mower. They never break down as long as you keep up the regular services on them. They're easy to repair, pretty much.
easy to repair? And
parts are easier to get for them. Like if you buy a Victor or a Massport, Victor parts are more harder to get than Massports. Even Rover parts are more harder to get. And you need to know what parts you need to get them. I was working in a mower shop for 2 years in Rosebud, and I used to work on mowers all the time, so I pretty much know what I'm talking about.
So, anything, any grass that you hate? So, like a type of grass that you hate.
I hate the grass that this takes over the rest of the lawn, which is like the crawly grass. It just ruins it. And quite cute. What is it? Cooch. I hate cooch because it just spreads everywhere, and it's a pain in the butt to mow.
but in that lawn that it smells like piss.
That I don't know what that's called, Corey.
Or it smelled like weed.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called. That one.
Okay, it didn't weed it.
Nah.
Okay, cool. So you couldn't go smoking that.
No way, he'll kill you.
Okay, no, not that I would. Not that I condone drugs in this podcast. I was just asking, like, in case I ever have it in my car and it that left up a bit of a smell after you cut it, as you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk footy. What footy team do you go for?
Me, Richmond, mate.
Richmond. Why do you go for Richmond, Simon? I'm sure everyone wants to know why.
Because I was born and raised pretty much from a baby as a Richmond supporter. Both of my uncles are Richmond supporters, and they're the ones that pretty much told me that. Well, when I was born, they dressed me up in Richmond.
What uncles were these?
My uncle Greg and my uncle Robert. Which my uncle Robert's not alive anymore, but my uncle Greg's still alive. They both dressed me up in Richmond gear, so I become a Richmond supporter. I haven't gone back. You
haven't gone back since?
Yeah.
You would have been happy about those 2 grand finals?
Well, yeah, I was. They won in 2017, I think it was, when we beat Adelaide. That was my ever first grand final that I saw. And then 2019, when we won again.
But that even a grand final, or would you call that more like a training session?
It was more like a training session to me, but we still had a good win there. But I think this year's not going to be too good because of this coronavirus. I don't think Richmond's going to play their top teams or top players in the finals again.
How about the Blues this year?
Oh, Colton, well, they normally beat Richmond in the first round, but Richmond come out and beat them.
Before they changed everything around on us.
Yeah, I really don't like Colton.
But they could be in with a chance this year.
Yeah, they could be, but I'm not putting my hopes up against it.
People are saying that Richmond could finish top 4.
They could finish top 4. It depends. See how they go tomorrow night.
They're in the 8th for the first time this decade.
Well, if we win tomorrow, then we'll be top 4. But if we lose, then we'll stay 8th.
Who do you play tomorrow?
I don't know who I play tomorrow.
But we have witnessed the most boringest game of AFL ever last weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Agree with that?
It was the boringest game ever, and I don't like the new rules that they're putting with the umpires, and with this 16-minute quarters.
It kind of bullshit. Sorry to say that.
It's crap because the quarters go so fast, and sometimes the umpire gives up a bad decision, and with this new rule that the AFL brought in, that's pretty stupid in my life. When they organised, I thought it was crap because they were playing better with the old rules, but once they brought the new rules in, that was the end of it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the end of AFL this year. Like,
Yeah,
no, I don't mean like ending altogether, but I reckon they're going to be the worst year of AFL. They're going to be like, it's 20 season 2020. What a year that didn't really happen in the books.
yeah, that's right. It didn't really happen. I mean, I feel so sorry for all the Melbourne teams that had to go to Brisbane and stuff, but you know, like it's better because of this coronavirus lockdown stuff, and Victoria not having AFL playing down here, which is upsetting because I love the MCG. But you know, hopefully next year will be a better season for all of us. Hopefully this coronavirus goes away sooner than
Rather
later.
than later, yeah.
Um,
So, Simon,
yeah.
so correct me if I'm wrong. You were living in or up north, yeah?
Oh yes, I was living in Queensland. Yes.
In Queensland. And you came back.
Yes.
And then like 2 or 3 weeks later, we went into lockdown
Yeah.
for the first time.
Come back on the 7th of March, and we went into lockdown not long after that.
Do you feel bad coming back now knowing that we are in lockdown again and Queensland is at the pubs?
Well, yeah, I do. I do in one way, because Queensland's now cleared of it all.
They still have COVID up there, but not
Yeah,
as much.
the restrictions have been lifted.
Yeah.
You know, like down here we're very strict. We have to wear masks wherever we go.
Actually, talking about masks, what else do we have to do?
Well, wash our hands.
So you brought up masks, and I found it funny that you brought it up because today,
Yeah, you made it.
Forkman, today, Forkman made a mask to
You're
keep
funny.
away those nasty coronavirus germs.
I just don't like this coronavirus at all because, you know, it's stuffed me up with work and stuff like that.
Yeah, I hear you there.
You know, I can't really do much. There's only so many places to go. And if they person stage down lock 4, then I don't lock down stage 4. I don't know what we're going to do because they'll shut all the shops and stuff.
Yeah,
So we're going to end up going, you know, probably end up dying.
probably, but I don't know. I don't think it'll get that bad. I don't think we'll die.
No, but if people don't listen, Forkman, then they're just going to not lift the restrictions. They're going to keep the restrictions on for even longer.
Yeah. So people,
It's
listen.
weeks
So
is
this
enough.
man can go back to work, and so we can all get out and show our marks up to people.
Yeah, well, even 6 weeks is bad enough as it is.
Yeah.
If we get locked down, we're going to be locked down even longer, and
Yeah.
maybe forever until this clears.
Yeah, maybe forever, but you would hope not.
No, I'd hope not, but you know, you won't be able to leave your own front door in the shops or nothing if we get locked down in stage 4.
Unless if you're wearing a mask.
Unless you're wearing a mask. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I think I'm safe from COVID at the moment.
Yeah, well, I've
Have you gotten any masks?
No, I don't have any masks at the moment. I have to get some.
Yeah. Have you been tested?
Yeah, ages ago I told you that.
Yeah, but I'm asking you this on the podcast. Have you been tested?
Yes, Forkman, I have.
Yeah, they think that, don't they? Especially
Yeah,
when they put it up the nose.
your nose, they hurt bad.
Yeah, yes, they do. So now, Simon, back to your lawn mowing stuff. Who is the most famous person you have mowed a lawn for?
Must admit Mick Gatto.
No way. That is
Yeah,
Mickey Gotto, the underworld guy.
yeah,
Awesome. What would that like?
yeah. It was good. I met him for the first time when I first started doing it with Sam. He's a nice bloke. You just don't want to get on the wrong side of him, obviously.
Yeah, you don't want to miss a bit of lawn, and he's like, "You missed that lawn bit, Simon." Bang.
The first time I met him was when I started. He came out to the Sam's ute and said, "Good day, mate. How you going?"
Oh, nice. Nice.
I went, "Yeah, good, mate." And I didn't realise it was him at first. And then Sam goes, "Oh, do you know who that was?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh,
No,
that's Mick Gatto." I'm like,
what the fuck? Yeah.
"Yeah."
Wow. Yeah. So, anyhow, moving right along. No, moving right along. So, moving right along. Moving right
Um,
along. So,
you should tell him how good I am at mowing lawns as well,
yeah,
Corey.
he's really good. I made a minute. I mowed a lawn with him before. Always a good job. So, if you ever need someone to mow your lawn, go to Simon. What is your business name again? One more time for people so they can look you up.
S&C mowing.
Look that up. Well, thank you for joining me today, Simon, on Forkman and Friends. You were late ringing because the guy who I was meant to have on pulled out. We won't name his name or anything like that.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It been an awesome chat.
Yeah, it has, Forkman.
Until next time, I've been Forkman. He's been. Who have you been?
Simon.
And ciao for now, but not forever. And remember to always wash your hands with hand sanitizer
I'm wearing a mask.
or soap or water.